Round number 3 of training is underway. We are taking a change of pace from deathmatch into a resource race on the newer level. Teams seem to be about the same with the addition of the USS Chicken Wing, flown by Silent Player, who is currently being coached by Phoenix. Current setup seems to be a Manticore Spire with a Gatling gun on the front, side, and other side as well, making it a strong hull disabler. This is, I believe, Crazy King or something of that nature, in which there is not multiple resource points, rather one that will show up, and if you capture it, you will get points. However, after a set period of time, it will change to a new location in an effort to race to the new area and try and capture that and gain new points as well. All the action seems to be underway as everyone is trying to claim their point. Mac is getting absolutely blasted as the Dragula is taking a beating. However, they took out the ever so elusive Gents in that strong push. Mac still getting blasted. Meanwhile, Stormwing, piloted by Alcaba, is keeping the pressure on everyone. Chicken Wing coming in to try and keep some of the fire off of Ophelia. Meanwhile, that Squid moving in dangerously close for Mac and the Dragula. Squid is piloted by the ever so wonderful Zelorius. As always, the Gents is being flown by Adaris and his Russian player base. A strong ram from Satchmo and the Ophelia. Meanwhile, Silence Chicken Wing seems to have gotten a little bump from the Stormwing there. Mac getting lots of fire from the Howling Soul, piloted by Zurius. Alderus seems to be taking a nice long sweep around the map to see if he can't get behind the Chicken Wing perhaps, as the Spire's weak point is its backside. Stormwing getting hit hard from both angles here. Spire's not letting any pressure off of it, as most of its guns and half of its engines are disabled. But they are fighting tooth and nail. Meanwhile, Dragula is being taken out quite well by the Squid. Looks like it's just about hanging in there by teeth and nail. Squid not letting any pressure off of them. Meanwhile, Stormwing still fighting tooth and nail against the Ophelia, trying to get out of this position while holding the resources. Chicken Wing still keeping on all of the fire, as the Squid is assaulting Mac on his retreat. Seems the new objective has popped and the Gents have taken it. Meanwhile, the Ophelia is making a daring effort to fight them off and perhaps capture the point for themselves. In an odd turn of events, they both seem to have their bad sides to each other. However, the Gent seems to be in a position of attack if it can increase altitude a bit. Here comes that Squid, Howling Soul, trying to assist in pushing the Ophelia away, further securing themselves the point. Meanwhile, Chicken Wing and Dracula are hanging back there, perhaps trying to split up and converge. Stormwing just got back into the match after a devastating onslaught of attack. Satchmo getting hit hard by that same flamethrower. And the gents not letting off them at all, keeping their bumpers on at all times to reduce all the damage possible. Or bump. Meanwhile, Chicken Wing seems to be coming over here at a leisurely pace. Stormwing coming in for the assist, perhaps trying to keep Ophelia driven back, while the Chicken Wing was attempting to get a strong barrage. They were just out of range for their Manticore. Once again, still just out of reach for them. Satchmo is not looking good here. Balloons are disabled. However, their engineer seems to be doing a good job of keeping their holes up. That could change very shortly, however. Up last minute, and down you go. Chicken Wing seeing an opportunity, tries to get in here, perhaps contest the point rather. Chicken Wing trying to hide in the clouds here, however, seems a squid has noticed them, as well as the Gents Credo, trying to get up, perhaps on its bad side or a more vulnerable point. About 50 seconds before a point swaps over here. Red team's still in the lead with about 280 points. The Gents not letting off of the Chicken Wing right now. Hit him hard and down Chicken Wing goes. Meanwhile, over here, next to what will be the new point, we have a fight going on for early dominance of the area. Red team seems to be pushing them out quite nicely though. The Stormwing getting hit hard by the Dragula. However, all systems seem to be fine as the engineers are doing a great job of keeping it operational. The Ophelia, once again, getting hit hard by that squid's devastating flamethrower, as the Gents seem to be sweeping in and trying to push off all the possible defenders. Chicken Wing lumbering in from a distance. As you can notice, the red teams are doing a great job of coordinating their attacks, keeping everyone pretty closely knit on their part while pushing everyone out, almost like a circle expanding. While blue team seems to have been trying to corral everyone, as they're doing here, to get a nice focused fire from every angle sort of attack. So far, red team's been in favor of their plans going more fruitionally. Point is still uncaptured. A great dual ram by the red team here as they converge on Mac and the Dragula, who's attempting to get out of there as desperately as possible. But down he goes yet again. Satchmo trying to hold everyone away from that point while his teammates can rejoin him. However, it seems red team's about to capture another point and thus more resource. Red team takes the point. 150 seconds left on this one. Blue team seems to be trying to gather their thoughts, perhaps coordinate a new attack. They are spawned quite spread out. Chicken Wing still lumbering towards the point as ever. Dragula seems to be going in the opposite direction, perhaps trying to meet up with the Chicken Wing or wait for the new point. And Ophelia seems to be trying to meet with Chicken Wing at the tip of a spear, see if they can't drive some of the red team back, perhaps put them down before the point switch is over, get a little bit of score. Stormwing coming in here, perhaps trying to put a strong barrage of mat score down on the Chicken Wing, doing a great job of exploiting its blind sides. The Gen's Credo coming in for a strong frontal attack, perhaps a ram. Yes. However, the Chicken Wing, being a front-facing spire, is putting their hurt on them quite well. However, the engineers on the Gent seem to be quite experienced and have been keeping that hull pretty much at max this whole game. One gun disabled on the Gent. It's currently back online. As the point switches, we'll go check out this. Seems that the blue team's actually got the advantage in this one in terms of health. However, can they take on the AS Stormwing, which is the broadside behemoth right now? Nothing disabled on the Stormwing. Dragula taking some strong hits there. Dragula's armor is just getting shred through. However, their engineers seem to be keeping each other on a topped up position. Here comes the Howling Soul Squid, perhaps trying to get another flamer round down on him. Dragula currently has 2 weapons disabled, and red team is once again taking the point. Not looking good here, but here comes the squid at that flamer round. Dragula not letting anything off the Stormwing, trying to at least get something done here. Meanwhile, the Ophelia seems to be chasing that Gents down, really hitting the Pyramidion hard in the back where it has no guns. Dragula seems just absolutely destroyed. Meanwhile, the Chicken Wing seems to be quite far away from all the action. An interesting attack here. The Ophelia seems to be doing a nice flamer pass as the Gent is hydrogening out of the area. A strong head-on assault from both sides of the Pyramidion onslaught. Ophelia not looking too good. Armor back online, however, and neither of them seem to be disabled. And red team wins by score count. Another good match. Perhaps blue team was a little too passive, but, you know, in the end, it's still all training.